Considering this is a pretty slow news day, I found a decent video for you to watch. Donald Trump and Savannah Guthrie this morning on NBC. I hope you enjoy it.
Jackson, you just teed up Mr. Trump quite well. He's on the phone. Mr. Trump, good morning. Good to talk to you as always.
Good morning.
Let me start with this latest tweet that you have talking about Bill Clinton. You said that he had failed badly in the 2008 campaign when he acted as a surrogate for his wife, and you added he was called a racist. I know you choose your words carefully. Are you yourself calling him a racist?
No, he was called that by the Obama campaign. He was called it loud and clear. He was extremely insulted.
Well, why did you put it in your tweet if you don't believe it?
They said it. I didn't say it.
I know, but you circulated it to 5.4 million followers, so that would suggest you approve of it.
All I said was what they said, Savannah. That's what they said. They called him a racist. I don't believe he is a racist, if you want to know the truth, but they called him a racist. It was a miserable campaign. He did very poorly, and they're bringing him out again. He's being wheeled out, and we're going to see what happens. But frankly, he did very, very poorly. He was not good for her, and obviously she lost to Obama, and that was the end of that. But they brought him out before.
You also said that he has, and this is a different tweet, quote, a terrible record of women abuse. And I wondered if you could get specific about that. What do you mean? What are you referring to in particular?
Well, if you look at the different situations, of course, we can name many of them. I can get you a list, and I'll have it sent to your office in 2 seconds. But there was certainly a lot of abuse of women, and you look at whether it's Monica Lewinsky or Paula Jones or many of them, and that certainly will be fair game. Certainly if they play the woman's card with respect to me, that will be fair game.
You mentioned Monica Lewinsky. Are you saying an alleged extramarital affair that, of course, he has now admitted, is that fair game in a campaign?
Alleged. Yeah. Is that alleged? I don't think that's alleged.
No, he's admitted it. He's admitted it.
Well, if he's admitted it, you don't have to use the word alleged.
Right, which is right, exactly. So are you saying an extramarital affair by Bill Clinton is fair game and something that you think should be in the campaign?
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is very simple. If she is going to play the woman card, because I'll do more for women than Hillary Clinton is going to do for women, including the safety of our country, which is good for everybody. But if she's going to play, which she started about a week ago, talking about, he mentioned, and the whole thing, playing up the women's card very, very strongly. And if she's going to play that game, and if he's going to be out there campaigning, then he's certainly fair game. And I think just about everybody agrees with me on that. This is a person who, he's going to be out, and I like the fact that he's campaigning for her. He failed in 2008. He failed really badly. He frankly did a very poor job in campaigning, if you want to know the truth. And perhaps he'll do well, or perhaps he'll do poorly. But if she's going to play the women card, it's all fair game.
You mentioned the Monica Lewinsky issue. In 2008 on CNN, you called the effort to impeach Bill Clinton for that nonsense and totally unimportant. Do you still feel that way, or have you had a change of heart?
Well, I tell this to everybody. I got along as I'm dubbed as a world-class businessman, which frankly, that's what I am. And I got along with everybody. I got along with the Clintons. I got along with the Republicans, the Democrats, the liberals, the conservatives. That was my obligation. As a businessman, I had to get along with everybody, and I'll be able to do that as president. I'll be able to bring people together. But I got along with the Clintons, and I got along with everybody virtually, because that was when I needed approvals, when I needed something from Washington. I always got what I wanted, and that's because I was able to get along with everybody.
So you got along, but did you secretly not feel that way about them?
No, let me just tell you. So when I was a businessman, I had an obligation to myself, my family, my company, to get along with everybody, and I did that probably better than most.
All right, Mr. Trump, I'm out of time. We'll have to leave it there. We hope to talk to you again soon. Thank you so much.
Okay.